Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So yeah, this going to be a rant come a confession video for all those people who equally got traumatized just like me in the past few days. Like it was very hectic for me, and I'm going to break it down part by part, like in the entire YouTube video. So I'm going to confess this in English and Hindi, like that way, because most of the people will understand. That's how. So I'll just keep it in English and Hindi. So what happened? Like I don't remember the date actually when it was, but definitely while editing the video I'll just mark the date video. So what happened, I went to social with my friends. It was a night out plan, it was a sudden plan. So me and two of my other friends, I won't take any names, so we three decided to go to social, and one of close member of my friend was also coming that day. And then we three, like actually there were four people including me. Okay, so we four went to social. We were partying at that day. We were like, having drinks and everything. And mark this one thing, I was not having drink because apparently I got a drive my scooty, so I chose not to drink. Remember this point very clearly. So what happened, अब क्या होता है ना, there's this guy, let's call him Justin, okay? And people who know, they already know why I just gave the name Justin. Okay, so this guy named Justin, क्या होता है, मैं आ गई अपने हिंदी पे. ओके, सो क्या होता है, जस्टिन आता है, ठीक है, हम लोगों के पास. And me, my friend, we both were dancing, like me and my female friends, and there was this two other friends of ours, those are male. Okay, they were also there, they were also enjoying. Okay, so me and my female friends, we were dancing, we were enjoying, we were vibing with each other. And this guy Justin came to us, started clinging on to us, and also try and take photos with me, bombard my friend's video as. See, I'm not attaching any clips or anything right now, but if it get necessary, then I will definitely attach videos and screenshots as a proof. So अब क्या होता है ना, मैं, मेरी दोस्त, we were dancing. This guy Justin, he is also clinging on to us and also dancing. Okay, and what's the wrong thing happened is that I did give a chance. And then what happened, he offered me beer. Okay, and I clearly said him no, because I'm gonna drive my scooty, so I cannot drink. So what happened, he still didn't listen to me. He brought two beers, and I will clearly mention this because आगे जाके when the video will proceed, you will get to know why I'm mentioning all this. Okay, he ordered two beer and he offered me one, and I said I do not want to drink because I'm gonna ride. I gave it to my male friend, he drank the beer. Okay, that's all, that's what's normal. Okay, and yeah, I did drink very little, keep my mind sane at that point, so I drank a little bit. Okay, उसके बाद क्या होता है, हम लोग निकल जाते हैं सोशल क्लब से. इफ़ यू नो वेयर सोशल इज़, इट्स इन पार्क स्ट्रीट. तो सोशल क्लब बंद हो गया था एंड हम लोग नाइट आउट में गए थे, नाइट पार्टी था वो, लाइक जो होता है. सो वी डिसाइडेड कि वी विल गो टू रॉक्सी, बिकॉज हम लोगों का प्लान था थोड़ा लेट जब पहुँचने का, एंड we were all prepared. It was, I guess, 3 a.m. in the morning. From social we decided to go to Roxy. Okay, so we went to Roxy, which was also in Park Street. And after going to Roxy, scene happened. Okay, Roxy में क्या था, my friend were known to Roxy people. Like the DJ out there was known to my friends. Like, and also I was along with them, so I could also get the entry. But no, this guy was clinging onto me, and he was drunk as fuck, like totally. I was like holding him and all that so that he doesn't just trip down. क्यों बनना था मुझे माता श्री, जो भी हो. तो मैं इस लड़के के साथ थी, इस बंदे के साथ थी, and they were like, he was so drunk, and the bar people, they understood like he was drunk. He came from outside of another club, so they were like, cover charges required. Particularly seeing that guy, because I saw in that that cashiered eyes, she gave a judgy look to that guy because he was drenched with alcohol, and he was like, you need to pay the cover charge. The guy simply took out his phone and paid the cover charge of like 2,000, and I will mention this amount for reason, for every particular reason. So took out his phone and paid the bill, and now you know what cover charge are. So I'm sorry, people who doesn't know, like you might not know. So let me just tell you, cover charges are basically the amount you need to pay before entering a certain club which requires cover charge, and once you paid, whatever your bill amount comes up, it includes in the cover charge. So what happened then, we started partying, we started dancing, and he was busy dancing with me, he was busy clinging onto me, he was like focusing all on me. So my friends were, and we all were hungry because in social we just drank alcohol and everything, not me again. So he give the bill of 2,000 जो cover charge उसने pay किया तो to me. So I was like, even I was with him, so I just gave this bill to my female friend. I was like, रख अपने पास, okay. And then I told him, do you want to have something, like we paid the cover charge, we can have food. He was like, तुम्हें जो खाना है तुम खा लो, तुम्हें भूख लगी है तुम मुझे बोलो, मैं कुछ order कर दूँ. He was behaving in this manner, like I don't know how to explain this anymore. My friends knows who are there. He was being this, okay. Now he was paying for this all my stuffs, like he was doing this grand gesture, So what happened, I told my friends, you got the bill, so just order certain food. Ab we don't know that he was vegetarian, because उतना बातचीत कुछ नहीं हुआ. Just एक बहुत ही फालतू चीज़ हुई, वो कि मैंने अपना इंस्टाग्राम इस जस्टिन बीबर को दिया था, ठीक है, which was my biggest mistake, and I will tell you why. अब क्या होता है, climax अब आता है, ठीक है. And so what happened, apparently Justin Bieber was busy dancing with me, and Justin Bieber was vegetarian. Mr. Justin was busy dancing with me, and Mr. Justin is also vegetarian, okay. And I don't have any clue about it. My friends, me, we are Bengali, we are non-vegetarian. We ordered food, and I asked, I had this instant question, like, are you non-vegetarian or vegetarian, before offering him the food. And he was like, I'm vegetarian, pure vegetarian. And I was like, bro, wait, let me order something for you, and it's on me. I said him, if he have the guts to accept this, he should. Like, if this video reaches to him, let me remind him once again that I told him in clear words, it's on me, let me have this, okay. He again took out his phone and he paid the bill of the veg food, which was like paneer tikki, which costed around 800 rupees, okay, something around 800. And I'm particularly saying you the amount because now I'll come to the conclusion. Up now he was all this chipku and being my soulmate kind of a behavior he was doing, and he was like, I'm in love with this guy and girl, and he was not able to even pronounce my name, but still he was like, I'm in love with this girl, this and that and everything. He was this. So my male friend, he was by jokingly told me and also asked me bro, this guy is so into you, tell him to also give us treat, tell him to pay for my Jagger shirt as well. And I said, no bro, it's not ethical. And I just told him this, like, my friends are telling this kind of thing. And also for a fact that I didn't do anything with him in that way that he wanted. So basically he made it an issue. So he acted like he got triggered with this. He started calling my friends cheap. Like, cheap, bro, they at least, like, get the entry. For your cheap behavior you have to pay like a stag entry of 2,000. Okay, I don't consider us to be a couple entry. It was like loan pass for him as 2,000. Okay, so I was like, cheap, like, what do you think? And I started seeing that he started freaking out. He started, like, so he started freaking out. He started, like, use curse word, like he started abusing. He started saying, not abusing me, he started abusing like this, like, macho dunga inka, this and that, ye club ke sab mere chatte hai, ye karte hain, inko nanga bithaunga, this, that, whole, like, Haryanvi shit. And for a fact he was from Haryana. Okay, and I lose my calm. I was like, bro, calm down. And now his freaking cigarette was nowhere to be found. He apparently said that he gave it to my friend, and obviously we are all partying, we are all dancing, so we didn't actually remember where his cigarette was, and he made it an issue, like, they took my cigarettes, this and that and all. And among this conversation I was just hoping that my friends don't jump in right now, because it will be a chaos, because I was getting that ick already. And मैं कुछ सोचूं and वो ना हो, ऐसा तो हो ही नहीं सकता. Exactly that has happened. Okay, then only my, like, guy friend, he came and he was like, what happened, bro, what you guys are doing and all this. Okay, and also let me remind you about the Jagger shot. Also, that Jagger shot, whatever the amount it costed, I paid for it. And I was like, it's my friends, I can pay for them, and because they pay for me, it's like a mutual thing. So I did it. I didn't let him pay as well. Let me clear you one thing. So when my friend came, okay, and he was like, bro, what's up, what's going on, he, like, normally greeted, and he started abusing my friend. And my friend, definitely he will get triggered. So my friend get triggered, and they started fighting. Like, damn, that's the main thing, they started fighting. And me and my female friend, she was also there, and she also came at that time, and we were shocked, we were thrilled, we were literally thrilled by that situation. Roxy people came because the fight got into a huge turn. They threw these two boys outside the club, like, not threw them, they were like, took them out of the club. And me and my female friends, we, along with them, we also went outside, and he started abusing, started, like, saying very bad and mean words to my female friend. And my female friend slapped him, because the words that he was using was worthless, ruthless and everything. And I cannot pronounce that word because I do respect her, so I cannot pronounce what he said. But whatever he said is very mean and very bad. Okay, so that happened, and I was shocked. My female friend, she is very good, like, she was so in even she got, like, abusing words, and she got abuses without anything, without getting involved or anything. Still, she keep on telling me, Parmeena, you stay outside of this situation, you stay inside. He will see you and he will get triggered, because he all of a sudden he was like, give my money back, and he was like, give me all my money, give me this. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay, if he wants money, because he did pay for me this stuff and that stuff, I will pay for what he wants. So I just went to her and I was like, tell me what you owe to me, I'll pay that shit. Excuse me. So my female friend was in that situation she was very sane to make me understand, like, stay outside of it, stay inside the club. And me being me again, Mother Teresa, I was like, no, I need to go to him, I need to understand what is going through London. Okay, so I did not listen to my female friend, which is again my mistake, but I think somewhere I did right. I went to him and I was like, how much did I owe you? And he was started like, no, your friend should pay this and that. You stay out. He didn't say he stay out of it. He was like, your friends give me mental trauma, your friend did that, now you see what I'll do. And he was like calling this police and thing, and we're like, yeah, acting kar raha hai bhai. Like, I don't know about we, but I took him very lightly. हाँ बुला ले police. मतलब I didn't say him. I was like, don't do this, just tell me what you owe for me and I'll just pay you. And he was like 10,000 दो. बहनचोद मेरे बैंक में उतने तब पैसे नहीं थे. And I was like, month का end था. It's like 10,000, like what the fuck you're talking about? No, I can't pay you 10,000 and I don't not have. And then he was like, pay me 5,000. I was like, भाई इसको मैंने थोड़ा क्या बोला, ये तो पूरा मतलब डिमांड पे आ गया. I was like, tell me how much you owe to me, I'll pay that amount. Then he was like, 5,000 only I owe. Then I started put the calculation on. I was like, he also, the cigarette, the very expensive cigarette that he bought, it was like cigarette ka 500. Then I said, yeah, paneer tikka 800, and then 2,000 for the cover charge. How much it comes to? 3,300. I told him, and he was like, no, I want 5,000 for my mental harassment. Mental harassment तो हमारे हुआ है, हमें पैसे दो भाई, ठीक है? And like within that time, he had a talk with the police. Again, we thought he is just pretending. For some time, I remember I just went inside the club, okay, inside the club when like my female friend was calling me, and I was like, oh, he's asking for this much money and all that, and this I was just discussing, and all of a sudden I heard कि police has came. Oh banjo, भाई वो feeling अभी भी if I remember that incident ना मेरे फट के 74 हो जाते थे, because it's not about police, it's about we never face this situation. Me, neither my friend, they never face this situation. Okay, it's very new that police has came, and legit all Kolkata police were standing outside, and I was like, fuck, he fucking has sources. Whatever he was saying, what was going on, he legit meant it, and it's fucked up. Like, I'm not putting him in a pedestal, but that was insane. And police came, मेरी फट के चौथा है. Like, his police was like, क्या हुआ है, क्या मसला है, सब चलो police में. And obviously we can't go to police station. Me and my female friend, we legit talked to the police, and we were like, look, sir, these are the matters and this could be cleared by this, why should we go to police station? Then they were like, why we got called for like nothing then. And guess what, the police were like, did this guy owe any money from you? And I was like, yes, he paid for this. And us time wo ladka, like Justin, he said to the police, ये लोग मेरे सारे पैसे हड़पे है, ये लड़की मुझे फंसा के लेके आई है. It's like, फंसा के लेके आई? I started questioning, फंसा के लेके आई? I started questioning in front of the police. It's like, this is an insult, this is a fucking insult. Like, it acted like, oh my god, मेरा तो यही धंधा है, मेरा तो यही काम है, मैं लड़कों को क्लब में लेके जाती हूँ फंसा के. I was like, bro, I never ever get to do all this kind of shit. People just came, I'm not just boasting myself, but this is true, okay? Never have to like fussing everybody, okay? And I felt very insulting, very traumatizing at that time. It's like, what the fuck he's saying? फंसा के लेके आइए, like, And then I said him, your amount is 2,800 plus 500, like 2,800 plus 500 equals to 3,300. If I pay you this money, will this get closed? And he, at that time when he was like, these people are also ready to fight with proofs and everything, he was ready, because he got backslash when he said this, फंसा के लेके आइए. He said, will you leave us and will you get this done? And he was saying, हाँ दो वही दो, because he knew that he was losing at that time, because he was saying all the brain rot things at that time. And then I did pay him 3,300 rupees. And if that is also required, I will definitely attach a screenshot. And now what happened? My friend said to block him. And I fucking Like, so much I use Insta, but I don't know that in Insta, restrict means that message won't come, but they don't get block. Okay, so I restrict his account. I thought restrict matlab block ho jana, theek hai? So I restrict his account at that point, only while this police thing happened and everything. And हम लोग बहुत trauma में थे. Later on, we came back home. Okay. So in the morning, I had office as well, like my company, which is work from home. You can see the laptop there. So obviously, so I came home. I couldn't sleep for because it was morning shift and I have to wake up at around 6 a.m. So I wake up and I saw there was not any request. So I thought this Justin guy got blocked or not. So I just checked my message, or did he make any fake account to text me. So I just went to my request list and I saw his text only, and I saw his profile that he accepted my request, and he is also following me. And do notice one thing and do keep in mind one thing: my account was public at that time, totally public account. Okay, now it's no more, and I will also tell you the reason why. In guy, his account was private. He accepted my friend request, and he is still following me, and it gave me, and believe me, it gives me goosebumps when I saw that. I saw his text. He said me I just need your friend's name, मैं इनका माचो दूंगा. This was his line. And what happened? It freaked me out again, and I that time blocked him. Now the thing started when I blocked him. After I blocked him, he started texting not only my following, every people in the following, which included again my office friends, like my office colleagues, my friends, my seniors, and God knows who other people, my gym friends, my this group friends, and everybody, with this big paragraph. Parmina and their friend took me to this club social. From there they took me to Roxy. How come we took him to social? We met, no, he said we met on social, then they took me to Roxy. They took my advantage. What fucking advantage? You wanted to took certain advantage which you didn't get. Okay. And Parmina is showing every people, and I didn't show anybody at that time. People show every people and telling everybody that she paid me, but that was a fake screenshot which she was showing. It's oh my God. Firstly, you insulted me in front of the police, saying, ये लड़की मुझे फंसा के लेके आई है, and then this. I was my brain was shaking at that time. I never felt so cheap at that time. Believe me, to thinking this guy to be a nice person, and that's why I was dancing with and everything. I feel so cheap, and this was such a cheap behavior, and I couldn't explain going on everybody, because he almost copy pasted this text to a lot of my following, and I know myself how much that night I suffered myself. I couldn't sleep the entire night. I was thinking about this. Okay. And then there are certain I don't consider them to be my friends at all. They were making fun of it and everything. I was going through it. I was okay, let it be, let them have the tea at that time. Okay. And it was so traumatizing for me, so traumatizing. I cannot believe how much trauma this entire situation hold. And then this was going on for 1-2 days, and then I talked with my mom. I talked with my female friend, this friend who was there with me in the club. Okay, she's a lovely person. If you're watching this, you know how great you are. Okay, so they suggested me one thing, unblock him. Let's just see, because he was reaching out to every friends of mine, asking for my numbers and saying this, tell her to unblock, or else this situation will go far. I put up so many stories because that time my account was public and I thought he was like maintaining any kind of fake account and doing this. So I did this. Then my mom and my female friends suggested me, like, unblock him and see what happens. Then I unblocked him and I put a story. If you go further, I will make a police complaint and I will say everything with proofs. Okay, it was there in my story highlights still. And after a few days, I actually make my account private because see, I unblocked him. He got to know because that time my account was public. So if he really wants to reach out and say anything, he will say. But touch wood, till the time he didn't reach out, and even if he reach out, I don't fear anything to face this guy because I know I did my part, and he knows that what cheap harkat he did. And I hope he get a reality check. Thank you so much.